Okay, I found this video, right? I hope y'all doing good. I tried Houdini's deadliest trick. Michelle? Michelle doesn't even do magic. Or whatnot. She looks cool. She looks cool. She looks adventurous. I wish these were, like, these thumbnails look amazing right now. I don't, just, challenge accepted. She does challenge, okay. Bet. So here's the thing. We're not gonna watch fully through. We're gonna, like, pick up on some things, might skip around, and then literally just go to the finale.
I am going to attempt to escape Harry Houdini's deadliest trick, the water torture cell.
You're gonna do this?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, whatever you come up with.
Known as one of the deadliest stunts in magic, I will be submerged upside down, handcuffed, and have only a single breath to make my escape.
I don't know anyone who has done this that's not a magician. This is what you always do.
Over the next 6 weeks, I will be training with magicians to learn how to pick locks,
There you go.
and world-class freedivers to learn how to hold my breath for minutes at a time.
For those of you watching on YouTube, do not try this at home. Any longer than 2 minutes on that clock could spell disaster.
Creepy.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It's so in my head. I was just thinking about the whole time, like, how am I supposed to do this with handcuffs on? Like,
Yeah.
God, how long was I under?
For like 45 seconds. So if you think about stuff like that, you will get in your head and freak yourself out.
Okay.
And whenever you're training, I want you to have that
Stay
mindset. Like, no, I control this.
calm.
It's on my terms. That's how you're gonna nail your stunt.
Okay, we're ready.
All right.
Over 100 years ago, legendary magician and escape artist Harry Houdini invented what has become known as one of the greatest magic stunts ever devised by man. Houdini would be suspended upside down with his feet locked in stocks and lowered into a tank filled to the brim with water. The challenge was for him to escape from the locked water-filled cell before running out of breath. And Houdini captivated audiences with this stunt until his death on Halloween night, 1926. In order to replicate the success of Houdini's trick, over the next 6 weeks, I'll have to train to hold my breath for multiple minutes at a time.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna work our way up to a peak inhale using what we call the segmented breathing exercise. You're gonna fill your belly as full as you can make it, then fill the chest. If I lift my shoulders, I increase the volume of my lungs.
I learned there's actually a technique to help extend your breath hold to superhuman lengths, used by
Hold on, I'm
endurance
learning.
artists like David Blaine, but more commonly by freedivers, including Guinness World Record holder Lance Davis.
I've seen
Do
that.
some purge breathing on this one. And this is
Is
a
that him?
faster exhale. And purge, 2, 3, 4. Inhale.
It is.
And purge, 2, 3, 4. Diaphragm, chest, shoulders.
Purge breathing refers to a technique used to prepare the body for a breath hold by expelling your body's CO2. When done correctly, you can increase oxygen intake, thus improving your breath hold. However, if done in the water unsupervised, purge breathing can lead to loss of consciousness, and in some cases, shallow water death, making this some of the most dangerous training I've ever attempted.
If our oxygen levels get low enough, we become hypoxic. The individual would start to have little mild seizures. Loss of consciousness is a pretty big safety concern, because that's how people actually drown. I'm gonna be safetying you, and that's all I do.
Hey, what's up there?
And then we got
switch to
ads.
H&R Block.
Look. You didn't see anything.
Good. Breathe.
Dang it.
Breathe. 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 There were moments where, did you feel you were kind of like this?
Yeah.
Those might have been contractions. While you may not love that feeling, as the Marines say, you want to embrace the suck.
Okay.
And so what we mean is like...
So that's healthy.
Yes.
That's okay.
Yes.
I'm not feeling super confident right now, if I'm fully honest. It's really daunting to imagine how much I have to learn and grow in just the next couple weeks. But breath work is only one piece of
all that in the
puzzle.
water,
For my final
yuck.
performance, I will need to be confident in picking real locks and handcuffs. To learn this, I was lucky enough to be
Oh,
invited to
dang.
the world-famous Magic
Already.
Castle, an exclusive club run by the Academy of Magical Arts in Hollywood, where only members and guests are allowed inside.
I used to be into
Today, I'm
magic,
meeting with
bro.
Gabriella Lester, who is one of the
I know y'all had like little playthings, little kits or whatnot. You show your mom, like, you know, you know, I'm a magician myself. You feel me?
Magic Castle's up-and-coming escapologists.
I started doing stage shows when I was 12 and then became one of the youngest to ever do the upside-down straight jacket escape when I was 14. Last year when I was 18, I went on TV for the first time to do Penn and Teller's Fool Us. These are the same things. These are both real handcuffs. They're what you call double locking handcuffs.
What does
and
that
that's
mean?
because there's two different ways to lock them. So first would be when you just close it, it locks and that prevents this from moving at all, keeps it on your wrist. And the second is an extra lock that just goes on the back, which is what the back of the key is for. It pushes that bar in, allowing the double lock to press down the spring, which means these teeth can't move anymore. It's like two staircases going in a
Wow,
different
okay.
direction. So when the teeth go in, what prevents them from going back out is the fact that there's another set of these going the opposite direction. So in order to pick them, you need a flat piece of metal, which we call a shim. We're gonna be using a bobby pin to put a little flat piece in between. This bobby pin can slide in like that, and that's what allows you to slide this in and out and get it off your wrist.
Whoa. Should I try it on my wrist now?
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
Awesome.
No idea how I'm gonna do this upside down underwater, but one step at a
Baby
time.
steps, baby steps. You're going for two wrists. Okay,
Well,
awesome.
what
You
else
just-
are we
you know
supposed
what?
to do?
Go for it.
This is
Go
it,
for
right?
You're in it. Okay, so you're gonna take that flat side, put it in there.
Like this?
I'll do it on my wrist at the same time. So palm up on this end and put it against your body like that. And then what you're gonna do is put the bobby pin in there and you're gonna push these down at the same time. Push those down, you've got it. Just feel it and then bring it up with your other finger. That's it, you got one. So you've got a little more movement now. 'cause
Okay,
his
she's
hand is
just
out, so whatever you
visualizing.
need to
I'm like,
just
watch.
get comfortable. Houdini, when he started, worked in the locksmith shop, and that was like his core roots of where he grew as a performer. No cuffs could hold him, no locks could hold him, no prison cell, no person. So I think it's important for Michelle to start at the beginning.
that's
The really,
crazy.
really simple things, even though there are many complexities in the worlds of lock picking, and then eventually make it up to the tank. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
I didn't know any of this history of Houdini when we set out.
Let's go to the first attempt.
Because my body is buoyant.
Dang, Mark Rober did like.
This is hard. The thing I'm struggling with the most is avoiding panic.
So as a freediver, I never think about the fact that I'm holding my breath, and I never think about time, and I'm just in the moment.
That's true.
When I'm stressed, I like to breathe. And in this, I have to remain calm underwater while I know the clock is ticking. The first moment something goes wrong, I start freaking out. That's not gonna be good for me, for the real thing.
But training in a fish tank in my backyard can only get me so far. And I realized I
Cold.
needed to start training in a full-size tank as soon as possible. The only problem is that you can't just walk into a store and buy a water torture cell. Because to our knowledge, there are only a few of these tanks in existence.
285, gonna make it now. $300,000 I have. Bang, it's sold at $300,000.
And so I need to assemble a team to build my
300.
very
Wow,
own water
wow.
torture cell. Which brings us to Crunch Labs.
You're gonna do this?
Yeah.
W.
What? Like, or a version of this?
Yeah, whatever you come up with.
Hold on, we're just gonna skip around to the model design.
Do you want
free crystals sent to you every month? Yes, I said it. Free every month.
Drop down.
What?
Not in time, right? They're slowly coming down as the time goes
What?
down, right?
But
Oh,
like all good
that's just
engineers,
an
Mark
idea.
started getting a bit carried away.
2 tanks like this with hungry piranhas with like a trap door. This trap door would come up and they would come
Oh
in.
my.
Of course, you got the toaster coming down this way.
Mark. We didn't need that. We know how it's gonna do it, but golly. I kind of want to look at the avatar stunt right here. Like, what does that mean? I'm guessing just. I gotta look into it.
Steve Brown, who is on the Avatar stunt team.
We've done a ton of water work, from under the water to on fire above to things in the sky, fighting, falling. Say on Avatar, when you're performing underwater, it is very scary. This is a very, very specialized trick that only a select few in the industry, let alone the world, can do. And the fact that Michelle has taken it on, I'm a little nervous. I don't know anyone who has done this that's not a magician. But this is you.
Okay.
You can have like an MC.
It's time.
What a pleasure. So good to be you. In the suit, no less. Oh my. This is so legit. You could not pay me any amount of money to do what you're about to do.
I read like this whole book in a day,
What makeup
and then I took
is
all
gonna
these copious notes on
be
everything.
needed?
But one of my favorite quotes from the
This
book
better be waterproof.
is, Houdini's willingness to try anything was a function of his insatiable thirst for knowledge of every aspect of show business, and his shrewd ability to take unrelated skills and use them to his own advantage. Challenge accepted.
Welcome, one and all, to this most anticipated and freaky as heck event. Challenge Accepted presents Houdini's Deadliest Trick. My name is Sam Reich. I am so happy to merely be your host this evening. Before we get started, I am obligated to say the following. Hopefully this all goes well, but in case it doesn't, please stay calm and remain in your seats. Our rescue team and medical professionals are standing by, waiting to intervene if necessary.
Oh, parents or something? I don't know.
Stay warm. You warmed up? Like physically warm?
I'm way warmer.
Okay, cool.
And just remind yourself that once you lay on that table, this world is your world, right? Everything
Oh
flows
my
onto your
gosh.
pace, and each intake and exhale is just you just releasing everything. Okay? We'll see you out there.
Behind me, Houdini's most infamous creation, the water torture cell, a vertical, waterlogged coffin. Tonight, Michelle Carre has accepted the challenge of escaping from this herself. I, for one, am nervous for her. We're new friends. I would hate for our relationship to
Depression.
end as quickly as it began. These keys are coming with me. Now, let's hold for a moment and watch as Michelle prepares. In rehearsals, Michelle's breath hold time maxed out at 2 minutes. Any longer than 2 minutes on that clock could spell disaster. Prepare yourself for an unparalleled act of bravery and discipline. For those of you watching on YouTube, we must emphasize, do not try this at home.
I'm trying it tomorrow.
Being upside down disorients the senses. Blood rushes to the head. Michelle's goal right now is to remain as calm and focused as possible and to slow her heart rate. Any unnecessary movement will only lessen her breath hold time.
you go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dang. Chill on the countdown. You can't be like a little more slower. 5, 4, 3. Like.
Hold.
Depression.
What's up?
Hi, Jira. We brought you here today.
Michelle is in the water, and our timer has begun. Her first order of business,
Imagine if you tickled her
once she
feet.
gets the go-ahead, is to extract that bobby pin from her wardrobe.
You are locked. Go, go, go.
She's made
I would've
quick
been-
work of that, is now unbending it such as to pick the locks on her cuffs.
Don't panic. Please don't panic. Don't panic. But she can see underwater.
One is out already. The second one appears to be giving her a bit more trouble. And has made quick work of the second one. This chest padlock has given her the most trouble in rehearsals, and it appears to be giving her some trouble now. Escaping. And she's done it. Unbelievable. And now needs to get these chains off the top of her head. 1 minute and 30 seconds have elapsed. This chain is giving her some real trouble. And it's off. Michelle only has 2 locks left. The ones at her feet and the ones securing the tank closed. But we are dangerously close to 2 minutes.
We are at 2 minutes.
This is beyond what Michelle has done in rehearsal. Those legs are off, meaning all that's left is for her to secure the top of the lid. Our safety team is standing by if necessary.
It's like the more time you like do this, it's like oh my gosh, there's another one.
If Houdini has taught me anything in the last 6 weeks, it's how to
I
find
know she's not doing
power
that
in
ever again.
packaging the skills that make you, you. That anyone, no matter how obscure or random your talents may seem, can find success. Challenge accepted has often left me feeling like a jack of all trades and a master of none. But now I'm starting to see how that can be oftentimes better than
I
a
cry.
master
I
of
cry.
one. If you want to see more videos of me getting my ass kicked, please consider subscribing so you don't miss some of the insane episodes we've got coming soon.
She's cool. She's cool. Bro, all we can do. Please marry me. I said it. I'm sorry. Oh, okay.